So yeah, guys, I bought a school bus. What the f did I just spend my money on? I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, mostly why the frick did I buy this? I'm gonna try to answer all your questions, go over everything that we're gonna do to this school bus. Oh shit, there's still a paint can up there. Oops. This is the vehicle we are going to be using as the tow rig and awesome adventure road trip vehicle. It's pretty much like the goal of this build is an adventure bus. A bus that can go anywhere, do anything off the grid, and bring my vehicles along with it. It's a little windy and terrible outside, but let me kind of show you this. Pretty freaking massive. That Ranger's lifted 5 inches. Look at the size difference. As you can tell, it is a Ford E450 Super Duty. It's got the 6.0 turbo diesel, which if you know anything about diesel engines, isn't great. The nickname of the engine is a 6 blow because they tend to blow up. They like to lift the heads and blow a head gasket, which kind of a major thing, but with a couple of mods, you can make them really reliable. And the awesome part, hi Audrey. The awesome thing about this bus is that it only has 90,000 miles, which especially for a diesel, that's like nothing. It's brand new pretty much. Like, it's really awesome. So you might be asking yourself, why a bus? Why didn't we get like a truck or something? Well, for one, I wanted it to be a little bit more unique. Trucks are awesome, especially for towing, but I mean, a lot of YouTubers have trucks, so why don't get a bus instead? Number two is that this is much cheaper than a truck. If I would have wanted a diesel truck with the same amount of miles as this thing, I would have been paying like twice the amount. Which, by the way, I picked this thing up for 6,500 bucks. The other thing is that it's got a ton of space on the interior. What we want to do is we want to transform the back, where all the seats are, into like a little RV. So we're gonna be putting beds, heat, air conditioning, food, refrigerator, TV, couch, awesome sound system. So I'm pretty much going to be able to live out of the back of the bus. And that's awesome because when we go to events all throughout the country, we don't have to worry about paying for a hotel or something. We can just camp in the back of the bus. Park at a Walmart or something and camp in the back of the bus. It's awesome. Start with the interior. We're gonna tear it all out, put carpeting, put like bunk beds, a table, a TV, some cabinets, a freaking couch. We're gonna install like a real RV electrical system, which allows us to use like the TV and the air conditioning without draining the bus's battery. The awesome thing about this is that we got 4 cup holders, and the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in. This thing is so comfortable. The other thing I wanna do way in the future is install solar panels on the roof so we can charge the RV electrical system without having to plug in or without having to have the truck on. So we can like go out in the middle of nowhere and camp for a while just using the sun's power. Oh, it's still gonna be so cool. We're not gonna put like a bathroom or anything in here because it's a little bit too small for that. It'd be way too crammed, so no for that, but yeah. And that's not the only thing we're gonna do to this bus. We're gonna completely transform the exterior as well. We're gonna paint it a different color. We're going to hopefully lift it. I wanna do like a 3 to 5 inch lift, put on some nice wheels and tires, get some fender flares, get like a awesome stance, make it capable of going off-road. I mean, it's not gonna be great off-road, but at least kind of off-road. It's supposed to be an adventure bus, so it has to get to places that other buses can't get to, so we're gonna definitely chop off the exhaust because it's way too quiet. It's gonna sound awesome. Lights everywhere, roof rack, bash bar in the front, winch, metal front bumper, all sorts of really cool stuff. Now the reason why we got a mini bus instead of a full-size bus is that a mini bus doesn't require a special license. In the United States, I can drive this mini bus with just my normal driver's license. The gross weight of this vehicle, it's right here, 14,000 pounds, which means fully loaded with 30 little kids, it weighs 14,000 pounds. The law is that if a vehicle's gross weight is over like 22,000 pounds or something, then you need a CDL, commercial's driver license, which means you have to take a class and stuff to get that driver's license. So this thing did not require that, so it's 100% legal to drive. The one thing we did have to do is kind of de-school bus it, which meant taking off all of the numbering and the lettering and the logos that said school bus and like the school bus equipment, like the stop sign and the front little extendy thing and some other stuff.
bad at being funny.
That's funny.
That's kind of what you said.
Not what I meant to say.
But after we did that, it's technically 100% legal to drive. We do have to remove the top lights because those flash red, and that's technically illegal, but if I don't turn them on, then it's fine for now. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say here. I bought a school bus. Part of me is really excited for this. Part of me is like, why did I buy a bus? That's such a waste of money, but it's gonna be so awesome. We're gonna be able to do so many cool things, go so many cool places and stuff. Like, I'm so excited. And now I can really beat on my cars. Cause like previously, whenever I took my cars to events, I had to drive them home so I couldn't break them. I could, but then I couldn't get home. Now I can break my cars all I want and do all sorts of things. Look, I've got like my own little mini home. It's awesome. This build is pretty much going to start right away, so I hope you guys are excited. Early in November, we are going down to Georgia to have David, that dude in blue, review the Rally Miata. Originally, we were gonna drive the Rally Miata down there, but if I can get this bus at least partially finished, not necessarily finished, but at least with a bed back here and a tow hitch and a trailer. If I can get it to that point, then we're gonna take the bus down there instead, which is gonna be awesome. You know, the other funny thing is that this is actually the first American car I've owned. So that's interesting. But yeah, I think that's enough of me talking. I think we're actually gonna go and get some food in this bus. I think we're gonna hop on the short bus and go get some food. I will say I'm still getting used to driving this thing. Going from a tiny two-seater Miata to a bus, a little bit of an adjustment. It actually, I mean, it drives pretty good. It's slow, it's big, it's heavy. Besides that, it's not too bad to drive. But all right, let's go move it around. Audrey?
We did it!
You want me to record it?
Bus. We're in a bus. Why am I driving a bus? Why did I buy a bus? What the fuck? Oh, you hear that little spool? This is so cool. I love this.
What are your thoughts, Matt?
It's decent. Mad decent. That's a redness video.
Yeah. How do we make this crappy? Put our finger in front of the camera.
It's really ugly from the back, but once we do everything, it's gonna look pretty cool, especially from the front. I'm excited. Guys, I am really excited for this build. I understand if you guys are a little skeptical. Skeptical. It is a ugly, old 6.0 school bus, but it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so much fun. Audrey's really going to enjoy it because she can actually help because we're doing like interior design and like, it's just gonna be so much fun and we're gonna be able to do so many cool things and go on road trip. I'm really excited. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to strip out the seats and get to work on the interior, I guess. You guys will see that video in a couple of days. I'm sure a lot of you still have questions, so if you do have questions, post them down in the comment section below. I'll answer the most popular ones. And yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited. I know I am. I bought a bus. Bye guys, see you later.